What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Monday, October 27th, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my NBA big play on Monday or my NHL power play or any of the plays that I have, make sure that you head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the experts tab at the top of the page. Like I said, tomorrow, or I should say on Monday, it's NBA, it's NHL. Those are my two headliner plays. I'm gonna have, I believe, a third play from the NBA total, so maybe a 3-pack on the board. But this is a great time to jump on long term because we've got college football all week. We got we're in week 10 college football, week 9 NFL on the horizon. We're gonna have NBA and NHL week and potentially some World Series in there. And all of a sudden, you get a 7-day pass on Monday. That gets you into opening night college basketball as well. So make sure that you jump on board. And again, remember to use that promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. And we also have our VIP Inner Circle services. Now, they're not for everyone. They are for people that make big bets. People with big bankrolls who are looking to take their betting to the next level and are looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service. Now, you can call or text the number in the description of this video below. But remember, this is our most expensive premium product. So keep that in mind before texting the number. But if it's for you, it's an awesome product. I can assure you guys are going to love it. But let's get to this one. We got the 2-game NHL card on Monday. Small card before we get right back into the thick of things on Tuesday. Still some money to be made on the board, though, so let's not waste any more time. You guys know the drill. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game takes us to the PPG Paints Arena, where the Pittsburgh Penguins take on the St. Louis Blues. And I'm going to roll with Pittsburgh here. I know that the price kind of looks funky with St. Louis being favored on the road here, but I just feel like the Pittsburgh Penguins are the more trustworthy of the two teams in this matchup. We just saw the St. Louis Blues blow a 4-goal lead, a 4-0 lead, and lose the game 6-4 against the Detroit Red Wings on the weekend. And I just have not had, a good read on this Blues team for much of the season. They've just been very streaky. And the stuff that I have seen from St. Louis Blues is not promising. There's just a lot of inconsistencies, especially in the defensive end and in goal. And they've lost 3 in a row coming into this game. I just feel like the Penguins, like I said, are the better team, playing the better hockey right now. So I'm going to roll with the Penguins in this one. I'm going to take the Penguins to get the job done on the money line. The other game on Monday's card takes us to the Canadian Tire Center, where the Ottawa Senators take on the Boston Bruins. And I went back and forth on this one. I think that, this is, a bit of a closer game than maybe this line would suggest. So that has me leaning towards the Boston Bruins and the plus money, or at least the plus 1.5 here. The Boston Bruins, you look at their recent road trip that they were on. They lost 3 games in a row all across the road trip against Vegas, Colorado, and Utah. But Vegas and Colorado, perennially playoff teams and probably 2 of the best teams in the Western Conference. The Utah Mammoth have been a solid team out of the gate with a lot of upside on the defensive end of the ice, and they've been winning a lot of games. They just beat the Winnipeg Jets, I believe, on Sunday, so they've been putting together some solid results. So I'm not necessarily holding that against Boston. I think that there's sort of a lot of people maybe living in the past with the Ottawa Senators with how good they were at home last season. And yes, this team's won back-to-back games. They just kicked the crap out of the Capitals 7-1. But we haven't seen, really strong results from the Senators at home this season. They had a 2-1 win over the Flyers. They had a win at home in a shootout against the Seattle Kraken, but they've also lost to the Islanders, the Oilers, the Predators, who have not been great on the road going back to last year. So I think that the price here has me going towards the Bruins here, at least plus 1.5, maybe on the money line in this one, around things out. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Monday, October 27th, 2025. Again, if you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, again, including my NHL power play or my NBA big play, make sure that you head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the experts tab at the top of the page. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon.